the captain again when I started the approach into Stockholm on the ground in a good 15 minutes from now, and that will bring us to our parking position around 10 minutes ahead of scheduled arrival time.
We're at another city again, and this time we're in Stockholm, Sweden. It's my first time here, and the reason why we're here is because my husband wants us to celebrate our anniversary, which is on May 2. So that's why we're here. We'll be here for like 3 nights, and then we're jetting off to Copenhagen. So we've just made it to our hotel, and we're staying at the Elite Eden Hotel in Stockholm. I think I selected quite a nice hotel because it's very close to a lot of shops, a lot of restaurants. So I'm really excited to explore. The weather is so good today. No cloud in the sky. It's very blue. And yeah, I'm just excited. But for today, it's just about taking it easy, basically taking it easy, because tomorrow it's gonna be a full day, and I don't know if we'll be able to see everything tomorrow, but yeah, for today it's just gonna be a chill day. We are going to the Nordiska Museum, and we're just at the bus stop. Made it to the Nordiska Museum, and my husband and I are a little bit confused. We don't know where we're going, but this place is massive. My gosh, let's go see. Just finished visiting the Nordiska Museum, which is the background right now. I mean, if you're not a fan of museums, you should definitely become one after you visit this museum. It's really, really great. I mean, like the way they curated the collections that they have and the way they displayed it. I mean, it's really impressive. I've never been to a museum quite like this before, so I highly suggest you go if you have time, you know. And I would also suggest that you come at a later time. So we came around like 4 o'clock, and we had 2 hours to spare because it closes at 6 o'clock, and there were not a lot of tourists inside. It wasn't so busy. It is our second day in Stockholm today, and it's May 1. And today is Labor Day, which we didn't account for when we were planning this trip. So we didn't know that there would be some demonstrations happening today. And now we're just waiting for the bus. And when we came to the bus stop, we just saw under like a board that there is some delay in the bus because of the demonstrations happening. So now we have to wait a few minutes. And then after, we're going to the Grand Palace in Stockholm. So now we are actually at the Grand Hall of the Grand Palace in Stockholm, and it's really big. I mean, they don't call it the Grand Hall for nothing, for sure, but it's really amazing, and I'm really thankful I have this opportunity to travel, because I would never see this. But it's just the architecture, the interiors, it's just amazing. It's really amazing. I have no words except amazing. Okay, we're gonna continue to explore, but it's a big place, so I hope my legs can handle it. We just finished touring the Royal Palace. By mistake, I call it the Grand Palace, but it's actually the Royal Palace in Stockholm. So we went to the royal apartments and then to the Three Crown Museum plus the Treasury. We've just made it to Skansen, which is the oldest open air museum in the world, if I'm not mistaken, but don't take my word for it. So what I've read on the website is that basically in this open air museum you can explore how the Swedish lived their lives in the olden days, and they have some like buildings here from across the country that depicts that kind of like structures in the old days that they used to live in. So yeah, I'm just excited to see and explore this place. Okay, so do you see those buildings in the back and this one beside me? Now, I don't know if these are really authentic from the olden times, but Skansen is basically full of it. There are buildings, like I mentioned, from across the country, and they brought it here. Because it's a holiday, it's really busy. There's a lot of families. I really recommend this place if you have children. They have a lot of activities for children. So yeah, for now we have a limited time. I don't think we're gonna see everything, but thankfully it's a beautiful day and we're just gonna walk around and see what else we can see before we leave. For me, honestly, I think if you have children, it's a place that you must go to if you want. Like you can miss it if you don't have kids. Like if you're just traveling as a couple or something, you really don't need to make a stop here. But that's just my personal opinion. battery is about to die, and we're at the ABBA Museum towards the end of the exhibition of the museum. And my gosh, even if you're not an ABBA fan, and if you know some of their songs, I highly recommend visiting this place. The music just throws you back, you know, and enthralls you, and I don't know, it just reminds me of all the music I've learned throughout the years from my parents. So yeah, brings me back to my younger years. But yeah, whenever you're in Stockholm, please don't miss visiting the ABBA Museum. Highly recommend it. The city took its toll on us, so we are currently in one of the restaurants in our hotel. This is called Goma, and it's, I think, Asian fusion kind of restaurant. So I'm excited to test it out. It's our final day in Sweden, and I've only put in the agenda the Drottningholm Palace, which is this one at the back, and we're currently exploring the gardens. In 40 minutes or so, maybe even less than that, there will be a changing of the guard ceremony here, and we were told that the king is actually here today, so I'm excited to see that. I think it's gonna be a more elaborate changing of the guard ceremony compared to the one we saw yesterday at the Royal Palace. So yeah, we're just gonna explore the garden. For now, we haven't been inside yet. We didn't buy our tickets yet because we're waiting for that changing of the guards, and then after that we will head inside. Drottningholm Palace, wow, that was just amazing. Okay, I have to think of another word besides amazing. I mean, it was overwhelmingly beautiful. Yeah, going now to Vasa Museum. Renee is there, and the last day, so we're making sure that we make the most out of it. See you inside the museum. Just finished visiting the Vasa Museum. Oh my gosh, we are so tired. We have no time anymore to check out the Viking Museum. Unfortunately, we just don't have time anymore. And we're really exhausted. There's a lot of walking. So yeah, our legs are just giving up right now. We're currently at a restaurant called Josefina. It's near the Nordiska Museum in the background. And we're gonna have our first try of Swedish meatballs, like authentic Swedish meatballs. So I'm excited to try that out. We're just sharing because tonight we still have dinner for our anniversary. So we just wanted to make sure not to miss out on trying out the Swedish meatballs. That's why we are here to take a break and try the food. It has totally been a jam-packed itinerary here in Stockholm, and we just finished getting ready. Packing and everything. But earlier we did have our dinner date for our anniversary at restaurant Tegelbacken. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. But in any case, we did have the 5-course menu there, and it was just a little bit expensive, but once in a while it's okay. We're celebrating our 2nd-year wedding anniversary, so I think it was worth it. The food was lovely, thankfully. So the money was worth it, basically, what we paid for. We ended up paying around 200 something euros, so it was a lot of money. But overall, we did enjoy it. Also, in the afternoon, we did try the Swedish meatballs, and I'm glad we had the chance to do that before leaving Stockholm. The gravy from that dish was really delicious. Nothing, you cannot compare it to IKEA, basically. But yeah, overall, the Stockholm holiday was really good. It was jam-packed. We are so tired, but we're excited to conquer Copenhagen tomorrow. So anyway, thank you for watching this vlog, and I'll see you in Copenhagen. Bye.